Hello again, this is Izzy at Digital Goja. Look at what I have here. This is a 77mm Altura Photo CPL, and it's a slim design. Notice how thin this is. Now, of course, you're asking, why is this slim? Well, there's a lot of ultra-wide lenses that we use today for imaging. Something popular like, for example, this guy. This is the Canon EF 24-105 IS STM lens. Since it's a full frame, the 24mm wide-angle perspective needs something like this to be able to work with a polarizer. If you have something that's thicker, you might get vignetting. Plus, this is double threaded. You might also want to use another filter in front or even a lens hood. As always, if this video helps you out, hit me up with a like button underneath. Subscribe to the channel for future tutorials, unboxings, and frequently asked questions. And whenever in Miami, come say hello at Digital Goja. Alright, so now let's take a closer look at the Altura Photo 77mm CPL filter. This is a circular polarizer and it's their slim design. I'll go into that later on, why it's a slim design. Notice that it comes with a really nice protective case, so that way when you're done with it, you can place it in here and not have any issues with getting it damaged. It is metal with optical glass and it is double threaded, so that means you can actually mount other accessories on front of it. And let's set this aside, and there it is. And notice how it's a slim design. And what that means is it's probably about half the thickness of your standard 77mm CPLs. And this is for the reason that if usually the 77mm is going to be thread onto a much wider perspective lens. And notice how it's a turning system, so that I can actually go ahead and turn it to do the polarization effect. Now let's show you how easy it attaches onto a lens. Here I have a very popular lens from Canon, and it is a full frame wide angle perspective because it starts at 24mm. This is where the slim design works. And notice how I'm threading it on, holding on to both parts of the filter. And then I'm done. You don't want to ever over thread this, because notice when I turn it to create the polarization effect, I'm turning it in the same direction that I just finished threading it on. So it is going to automatically tighten it up even more. So you never want to over tighten the filter. That way it makes it much easier to remove. And to remove it, you basically now turn it in the opposite direction. Again, holding on to both parts of the filter since it is two parts, and then boom, you remove it that way. And again, notice the design, all metal, nice and slim, double threaded, so if you needed another accessory, it'll thread on in front, and then you have the rear thread, so it attaches to your lens. Now I'm going to show you some shots that we did with the filter and without the filter, so you can see the actual effect of a CPL filter.